Now in high definition, 3 on your side. This is Midday, Mississippi.
On the way at midday, one of the latest reports from the CDC shows that flu activity continues to climb in our country. Dr. Justin Turner is here to shed light on some of the misconceptions about the flu and the vaccine. Plus, chartered financial analyst Dr. Nancy Anderson is back for our Midday Money segment. Her topic today includes a breakdown of RMDs. Plus, we have details coming your way of the 3rd annual Rock the Runway benefit and Phi Beta Sigma pledges to fight against obesity in Mississippi. We'll have more details on the way. That and more coming up, but first let's go back to the First Alert Weather Center where we find meteorologist Michael Haynes. Hey, good afternoon, Mike. What can we expect for the rest of this afternoon?
Well, Jewel, looking pretty good here. We are in the 50s, feeling good. Now it's still a little bit cool, but certainly not cold. Certainly it's warmer now than it was 24 hours ago, and we'll continue to have a good supply of sunshine coming in over the next several hours. Do have a little thin layer of high clouds, but nothing to block out the sun really throughout the day. But up to the north, a cold front approaching. That means more quick changes ahead, but at least for this afternoon, we'll make it to the upper 60s, low 50s. Generally between 58 and 62 degrees, but we'll talk about what that cold front will mean for us for tomorrow and discuss what happens on into this weekend coming up in just a few more minutes.
All right, thanks so much, Mike, for that weather update. Well, health professionals are seeing a rise in flu activity across the country, and there is concern right here in our medical community about the misconception of the flu vaccine. And here to help out is family physician Dr. Justin Turner. Dr. Turner, thanks for joining us on Midday. So this flu season has been serious, really, really serious. Lots of deaths. You want to talk about some misconceptions that people have so that we can clarify some things.
Yes, glad to be here. Yes, the flu has been serious. Actually, last year, over 600 Mississippians died from flu-related complications, mostly related to the pneumonia.
Okay.
Most people think that the flu vaccine actually gives them the flu. Mm-hmm. So people need to be educated to know that the vaccine itself does not give the flu. So we have to stop saying that. Actually, what happens is the vaccine is a biological preparation of a dead or weakened virus that's injected into a person's body, and their body makes antibodies, which are basically bodyguards to help them fight off the infection if they get exposed to it. But it takes about 2 weeks for it to develop. So sometimes during that 2-week period, someone may actually get the flu. So a lot of people think that the actual vaccine gives them the
flu. But you said, so just to clarify, you said it takes 2 weeks for the vaccine to actually kick into the system.
Right, so 2 weeks to develop. So anytime during that period, a patient may experience some symptoms. They may get the flu. They may even get a different virus that's not covered in the vaccine, such as rhinovirus, which is basically what's responsible for the common cold.
Gotcha.
So a lot of different reasons why patients may feel like the flu vaccine actually gives patients the flu. Another thing, sometimes the patient may actually get a different strain than what's prepared in the actual vaccination.
Okay.
So that's something that happens a lot. People hear about H1N1 and different things, which is the one that's responsible for most people who get the flu, but it's possible that patient may get a different strain.
All right, another misconception only covers against influenza, the vaccine itself?
Right. Mainly covers against influenza, different subtypes of it, but like I said, it may be a different strain that's not covered. The CDC and other experts try to predict which influenza subtypes patients are most likely to get. Sometimes it may not get one because things are always changing as relates to the particular strains.
All right, and we also wanted to bring up folks that have a weak immune system. How does that play into getting the vaccine? Yeah,
glad you asked. That's very important. So someone who has a weakened immune system, whether it's HIV, cancer, different type of meds that patients with cancer may take, you still may actually get the flu, although you get the vaccine. Most times, if you do get it, it's not going to be as severe if you didn't get the vaccine. I had a patient who saw me a few weeks ago who got the flu after getting the vaccine, but his only lasted for a couple of days and doing much better. But
so it probably could have been a whole lot worse had he not received the vaccination.
Could have been a whole lot worse. According to the CDC, since October the 1st of 2013, over 2,600 people have been hospitalized related to flu-related complications. And that number is expected to rise because, like you said, numbers are expected to increase over the next month.
Okay, and one last question. We're talking about people getting the vaccination, but are there any folks that should actually not get the vaccine?
Very important. So patients who have had an allergy to eggs in the past usually should not get the vaccine. There are some exceptions. If you've had a mild reaction, just maybe like some hives and itching, you probably can, but consult with your medical provider first before doing so.
All right. Well, Dr. Turner, thank you so much. A lot of good information about the influenza vaccine, which most people should get, as Dr. Turner just mentioned, from Turner Care. And you can reach Dr. Turner at turnercarems.com or call the number on your screen at 601-398-2335. Well, coming up, required minimum distribution. We'll tell you what it means after this break.